What up, guys? Today we're covering 20 planned updates for Minecraft. These are updates that are confirmed to be coming in the near future. Whether it's brand new mob types for you to explore and get used to in your worlds, heck, it could even be brand new types of blocks coming very soon. Or maybe some even cooler features that have yet to arrive. There's a lot to explore, so without further ado, let's check out 20 planned Minecraft updates. Behind this door, you will find the possible future of Minecraft. Sounds good to me. In we go. Possible because plans can change, yes. And we start with number 1, Illusioner Illagers. These were introduced way back in Minecraft 1.12, but have never officially come out in-game. And yet they still keep getting mentioned, most recently being mentioned at Minecon 2019, just last year. So I imagine they're gonna be doing something with this guy. You know, the illager that can split into multiple different illagers to illusionify you, presumably. And it's your job as the player to try and locate where this guy is actually hanging out so that you can take him out before he opts to do the exact same thing to you. You can kind of tell where he's at based on the particles that are being given off when you fight this guy. I imagine he was never added in-game because it is just such a difficult mob compared to most of the other mobs. Like, if you don't have your particle effects on, as an example, you've got no way of knowing where this guy's hanging out. Duplication potion? Yes, please. Now, more on combat in a little bit. For now, we move on to something else. Mangrove Trees, number 2. This would be a new tree type that was found in swamps and was originally brought up when we were talking about the biome vote update where mountains ended up winning. Now, mangrove trees would have roots that grow underwater. We can actually see some of them planted right over there. So I'm gonna grab my axe, don't mind if I do. And as you can see here, they would be a fantastic source of extra wood in swamps, potentially having their own use as well. This is an example of that mangrove block with heavy roots found underneath the surface of the water in these swamps. I'm gonna go ahead and collect some of these blocks because we're gonna need them as another potential update. Even though we won't be getting mangroves next, there's a solid chance we'll be getting mangroves regardless. Also announced in the potential swamp biome update was a new type of boat. A boat with a chest in it, baby! Quite possibly requiring the mangrove wood that we just collected because, you know, you need some robust wood for your robust boat in order to get a chest to sit inside of it. So, imagine this, my friends. We've got ourselves a chest. We've got ourselves some mangrove planks, and we use those mangrove planks to make a boat with a chest. We've got our boat right here with our chest inside, and boy, he is just shaking with excitement. Well, why wouldn't he? Everyone's been wanting this for a very long time, and there's a good chance it's going to come out. I mean, it literally was a planned update. People voted on it. Now, naturally, a boat with a chest has a chest inside that you could use to hold all your goodies, and of course, you could get right back inside that boat, move it wherever your little heart desired. And then look in the chest, everything is still there. Now, if you were to break this boat, naturally, you'd get all of the things found within as well. Back at it with the swamps for number 4 is frogs. Frogs were another mob type originally announced for Minecon's biome vote. Originally intended to be found in swamps, this would be a fun new addition to the biome in question and would more than likely come with some special abilities, such as, you know, maybe the ability to kill silverfish. Yeah, take it for a ride. Come on down, buddy. Yo, oh yeah, love it. As we know, the mountain goat ended up winning, and so our frog compatriots are no longer currently planned for the next update, but I imagine are planned for future updates and will most certainly not spawn raw rabbit meat when they die. Number 5 for planned changes were the combat updates. One of the changes is that you can now sprint at any hunger level. Currently, when you've got 3 hunger bars like I currently do, or less in the Java version of Minecraft, well, really in all the versions, you can't sprint anymore. Well, check this out. Now you can sprint. We are sprinting despite not having the right amount of hunger on our hands. Snowballs now stack up to 64 and have a very slight cooldown. If you look at the meter down there, you can see that cooldown in effect. However, they also now have amazing knockback. So you could, in theory, keep a sheep up in the air. Look at you. Oh my gosh. There's also been a new chopping enchantment that was added in the combat updates as well. Here it is in action. It basically increases the attack power of any axes that you decided you would enchant with it, and it also increases shield stun. That means if a player has a shield in hand, they would be unable to use it for an extended period of time dependent on which chopping enchantment you added. So in this case, let's go ahead and add chopping 1 to this iron axe. Look at the difference in attack value. Regular axe, 6 attack damage. Axe with chopping 1, 7 attack damage. Ooh, math. In addition, changes to shields were made. Namely, there's now an indicator if you can see down by the snowball to let you know when your shield is active. And there's no longer a delay when using them. Finally, a plan change is attack reach, with different weapons being capable of reaching different distances. Sword can reach you just fine. Cannot reach this guy just fine, yet the trident can. Planned update number 6, goats. In fact, these guys are actually planning on coming out in the next update right after the Nether. Look at him, he's adorable. Hey, stop moving out of the camera. Now, as you saw, they spawn in the mountains. These ones, though, are hostile, and this one's coming for me, but you can do a few different things with it. Well, you know, other than kill it. However, there's 2 other things you can do with these goats as well. You can milk them. As you can see here, we're getting milk in our inventory down there, or you can shear them for wool. Oh boy, looking a little cold. Planned update number 7, better mountains and a new snow type. Yes, you know, where the goats hang out. We do know that taller mountains were promised, but we don't necessarily know exactly what's coming to the terrain. But perhaps we can get ourselves some mountain caves. Ooh. First of all, we're gonna grab this dirt. Second of all, we're gonna grab this shovel to get some snowier snow, which was one of the announcements. And that could come in the form of snow on stone, some snowy stone. Very interesting. Now, the snowy stone is not currently in game, but the idea is that it is coming to game because it did show up in the Minecon biome vote preview. Imagine in these new tall mountains, we also have a new form of cave or dungeon type where we can find extra goodies. In this case, there's nothing in here, but hey, one can dream. Plus, I already told y'all, goats. This is where they would live. Stupid animals. Number 8, ostriches. These were planned for the updated savanna biome, which is still coming in the future as well. They also happen to be quite adorable and will bury their head in the ground from time to time, picking up something that they find when they dig their head deep. They also will drop a couple different things on death. Well, in this case, we got some feathers that they found in the ground, but now you can get feathers from them as a drop. Look at them, adorable. Wow, cutie pies. I like how they all kind of move in unison as well. It's all part of the experience, boys. Number 9, termites, another planned mob. Also found in the savanna biome. Although these guys are real tiny and will pop out from time to time when you are mining away. But naturally there's a spawn egg for them as well, and they are literally real tiny. Look at these guys. Oh my gosh, they are capable of eating away at wood. Not this wood, because this is a termite mound, but look at this wood right over here. Boom! Come on, let's see it. Get on here. Yeah, eat away. Yeah, keep termites away from wood. Otherwise, you're gonna have the worst house in the entire neighborhood. And seriously, think of the property value. It's embarrassing. Stop. But look, mine, so sad, guys. Don't mind the termite mounds, or they're gonna gang up on you. Oh, goodness, imagine. Stop. I don't like them at all. Die. While the termites were chopping, you probably noticed a new type of log. It's number 10, the Mangrove Tree. However you say that. It's a new tree type found in the savanna biome. See, look, it's right here, hanging out. Also, that log I showed you from before, that's from a different tree, sorry. These are a new rare type of tree, I say, that would be found within savanna biomes. You could maybe make a little house inside. Again, just make sure there's no, termites nearby. Otherwise, oh boy, it could end really, really bad. Oh, guys, let's talk about this. Maybe over some dinner, some tea. 11, the phasing out of complex recipes. Minecraft's all about simplicity, right? Well, a planned update is, of course, to make it more simple and to replace all the complex recipe with partially added blocks or completely added blocks, such as the loom, which is now used to simplify the making of banners, the stone cutter, which is used to, of course, cut stone into numerous different types of blocks, grindstones for enchantments, cartography tables for maps, and etc. So, one thing we should be able to look forward to in the future, hopefully, is a block for firework star creation. And that's what we've devised right here. A little firework crafting table that you can use to make complex fireworks a little less complex. We've got the star table right here, because you're such a star. Imagine if creating these crazy combinations was as simple as just dropping items in and getting your firework star just like that. then it becomes very easy to combine these things together in a way that's going to let you, oh, if I knew how to, make easier fireworks. So now we've got a firework that gives off that star pattern that we made. 12. Vultures, another mob. Vultures were up in the latest Minecraft biome vote, and they spawn in the Badlands. Look at them. Wow, cute. Hey, you just took the spawn eggs I had. Are you kidding me? Maybe these cactus flowers have a use on these vultures that we could find out very soon. Stay away. Moving on, Tumbleweeds, number 13 for planned updates, also appearing in the Badlands. Now we've got two different variants here, a tumbleweed spawn egg and a still tumbleweed spawn egg. Now the idea here is that these silly little guys would appear in the area and from time to time move. Breaking them, of course, would give you various different wooden objects, as you can see right here. I mean, they're made of wood and they tumble. And speaking of tumble, you've got a variant that does in fact tumble and will from time to time take damage until it eventually breaks on its own. But hey, you know, we could help it a little bit. Oh gosh, oh man, it's got a mind of its own. It's dancing around. Sounds like there's something stuck inside of it. Gosh! And it could deal damage to you if you run into it or if it runs into you. 14's a new planned cactus type. Also found in the Badlands biome. No one really knows what this cactus might be used for just yet, but we do know that in the images we've seen as previews, they came with flowers of some sort on them. Cactus flowers, an actual thing in real life as well. So there's a chance that these flowers could be used for something in a future update. 15's a really cool planned update, separating water from blocks. Eventually, the plan is to remove water as a block. Instead, it will simply be a fluid. Progress originally started with waterlogging, where water could now flow through fences, stairs, slabs, and the like. But in the future, this means that water could flow through flowers, leaves, and various other block types, maybe even the grass that we see right here. Currently, it acts as a block, but in the future, it will be able to flow through various different types of blocks, plants, foliage, and anything else you might imagine. 16, another new mob, Meerkats. Look at these little cutie pies. Oh, he's scared. Running. Scary boy, come on back. Yeah, I know you won't sit. This little guy's got his eye on something. Perhaps it's the upcoming update. Or maybe it's the fish I dropped nearby. We don't know what Meerkats would do just yet, but I'm excited to have them in-game nonetheless. 17, palm trees, another planned update for the desert. That's right, check out these babies. They may spawn near water in the desert, and they may provide some other interesting uses. Maybe they could sometimes drop coconuts from the top. So why don't we go ahead and mine away at this lovely little tree. Oh, did we? Yeah, look at you. Just got our hands on some coconuts. Yes, that really hurts my teeth. But hey, if we get coconuts, we might get coconut milk. I can be behind that. 18 is Blaze 3D, a new Java rendering engine. Maybe it will finally allow for colored light. Well, scary sound effect right as I'm talking about that. Look at this. Imagine a world where we could have new rendering abilities that let us blend lights, have cool new item effects, and so much more. There's actually a video we did on this way back on the channel, so if you want to find it, you can click the eye in the corner. Number 19, a fletching and smithing table use. It was said that it might not be added until after 1.16. Now, currently, the smithing table does in fact have use in the latest 1.16 snapshots, but the fletching table still does not. So perhaps there's a world where we could use our own idea to bring it to life, which is exactly what we've done right here, using the fletching table to make for some very interesting arrow types. And our original idea that we had for the smithing table was the ability to use it to reforge items, like taking a helmet, adding a few more diamonds, and then using a chestplate pattern to turn it into a chestplate instead. Alas, that's not what happened, but hey, they may update it yet. Number 20, super fancy graphics. Check your settings. We've got super fancy on right now. Last mentioned in 2018, it could be referencing the upcoming ray tracing shader functionality that is coming to Minecraft. So it is in fact something that is planned, and if you want to find out more information, you can click the link. It's in the description of today's video. A bonus planned update. A new dimension? It was said that there would be no new dimensions, but the end of the Nether was updated in 1.9 and 1.16, so maybe we'll get a brand new dimension at some point in 1.20. Also, recently, the developer behind the Aether mod was hired by Mojang. It could be unrelated, but hey, like I said, one can dream. Imagine a new world, a new dimension. Oh gosh, this place is giving me a headache. Guys, in the comment section below, let us know what update that was planned you want to come first. We'll see you later.